Hello, Miami. This is 305 Sports Down, your home podcast and channel for all things Miami sports related. I am Will, and man, 24 hours once again, how things just so change. Okay, last night I was giving you my perspective on the importance of acquiring Javion Cohen and acquiring Mark Fletcher, and within 24 hours, both those two individuals commit to the University of Miami. Javion Cohen in the transfer portal from the University of Alabama, and Mark Fletcher, the right runner-up state champion of American Heritage, has become a Miami Hurricane. Okay, Mark Fletcher, who was crystal balled, by the way, by a lot of people to be going to Florida after he decommitted. All right, from Ohio State, that crystal ball just got smashed and shattered by a hurricane named Mario Cristobal and his coaching staff, because Mark Fletcher is coming to the U. All right, he's gonna put up that green and orange. He's gonna smash some people when he breaks through that line of scrimmage, because Mark Fletcher is a gamer. All right, if you missed yesterday's coverage, it's still available for you, but I'll pretty much break down a little bit of the stats again. Once again, he's 6'1", 225. He is pretty much a career 4,443 yards at American Heritage, 49 touchdowns on the ground, 53 in total, had one touchdown in the state championship game against Central. He is a baller. He is a guy that, as I mentioned, is deceptively fast. Now, I'm going to address one of the comments. All right, one of the members in the comment section thought that I had compared his speed to that of Parrish. Let me get this straight, okay? Let me correct this. All right, in case any of you felt I misspoke. He's not as fast as Parrish. He's not as fast as Chris Johnson, okay? He's not as fast as Rooster, right? I know I mentioned Rooster in that category. However, what I did say, and look at the video, he's deceptively fast, okay? He's more known for running up the middle, all right, or running over people more so than outrunning them. What I'm trying to say is that he can also outrun some defenders, okay? In fact, I think he could run many more defenders than what people will give him credit for. If you look at the video, and American does not play weak competition. In many of those videos, he's outrunning safeties and corners that are trying to track him down after he gets a big run. He's also juking a few guys in some of those videos. Just check out his huddle, all right? Just if you have any doubts of what I'm saying, check out the kid's huddle. He's an absolute beast, okay? And not only is he a beast in running between the tackles, he's also a beast in the edges. He's also a beast where he could probably juke you. He's not easy to bring down at 225, being 6'1". He is a perfect replacement for Thad Franklin, okay? Because he might be a little bit faster than Thad. And not only that, he's also great at catching the ball, right, in the backfield, if they utilize him that way as well. I do not mind seeing a matchup between him and a linebacker, because I think on a one-on-one matchup, he will win, just like any of the running backs that we have on this roster. Think about it, guys. Look how stacked our running back room is right now. Now, last year, we thought it was stacked. Okay, let's not get it twisted. Okay, last year, we thought it was incredibly stacked. This upcoming season, bar none, it is going to be absolutely nasty, especially nasty with young talent. We still haven't seen what Travante Citizen could do on the football field because he's been hurt. Travante Citizen was one of the top backs in the class of 2022, okay? Chose Miami over LSU. We still haven't seen Don Chaney Jr. in a full season, all right? We got Parrish coming back as well, okay? Now we have Mark Fletcher, Chris Johnson as well for the Miami Hurricanes, okay? So we pretty much have a team that is going to be a smash mouth team a la power spread, because Omar Cristobal is put together with the offensive line is absolutely uncanny and nasty, okay? Now we have Javion Cohen, who committed tonight, or today actually, who committed today. We have Francis Mauigoa. We have, Samson Okonula. We have Kinzer, Tinalau, all these, and they're all big, okay? They're all big dudes over 300 plus pounds and going to get bigger. All right. There's no undersized finesse lineman anymore. All right. In this offensive line, all these guys are 300 plus pounds, expected to run block with efficiency and pass protect as well. So the running back room is going to benefit greatly statistically from this offensive line. And listen, Gator fans, right? I know you guys are so happy. All right, so happy about Jaden Rashada, and you trolled the Canes fans, you trolled my page and stuff like that. You could have Jaden Rashada because we got the best lineman in the country. We got a running back core that's pretty stout. We got a pretty good linebacker core that we're set to go to you guys, but they came to us instead. We got Cormani McLean. You can keep Jaden, okay? And listen, Jaden's decision is Jaden's decision, okay? I do not bash kids here, but you guys in Florida talk a lot of nonsense, man. And once again, Mario Cristobal stuffs Billy Napier into a locker and shuts the door. Again, gets one of the other guys that he desperately wanted. And I don't think he's done yet. Okay, I do not think he's done yet. We still need Damari Brown. And although Damari Brown is trending towards Alabama, I do think Mario Cristobal will make a push, a heavy push to get that kid, especially since defensive back is a position of need as well. So Mark Fletcher is the cane. With this kid, you get the pedigree of American heritage, all right, having very successful players, at the collegiate level and also in the NFL. Okay. You get, a back that is highly intelligent, a lot of integrity, can block as well, can catch the ball and screen passes and so on, swing passes as well, can run over people, can outrun people, the right people, depending on who's chasing him down. All right, can outrun people, deceptively quick. All right, great footwork as well, can stay on his feet, isn't easy to bring down. Mark Fletcher is the real deal. Originally committed to Ohio State, thought to go to Florida, ends up a cane. You cannot get any better than that. Okay, any better than that. So again, I'm excited to see what the combination that him and Johnson are going to put together. But let's not forget, though, it's not just him and Johnson. It's Citizen and Chaney as well, right? And Parrish. Don't forget Parrish. Parrish had a pretty solid season for the Canes despite the 5-7 record. Let me tell you guys something before I let you go, because I know it's been a long evening for some of you and stuff like that. So some of you guys are gonna be waking up in the morning to go to work. We were 5-7. 5-7. As of right now, we have a top 3 recruiting class in the country. Can you imagine? All right. When we start winning, when we start winning 9 games, 10, 11, hopefully make a playoff and so on. Mario Cristobal is building this team through the trenches. All right. And he's building this team to be physical, tough, smart. And this is a process that we're going to have to trust. It's working. He won a couple Pac-12 championships at Oregon. He has a good opportunity at the ACC, to do the same. Okay. Now, I know many of you probably think at home, well, UM's done this before. 2008, we had a number 1 recruiting class in the country. Then in 2000, for the 2018 class, we had a top 10 team. All right. Both those classes panned out, except for exceptions here and there. Let me tell you guys something. Okay. And I understand that because there's history behind that. But one of the things that consistently teams like Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, now Michigan put together are top 5 classes every single year, meaning they stack talent with high grade caliber players, right, that fit their system and fit what they want to do, as far as their programs go. Miami has to continue to do that, and they will do that. When Miami does that, you will definitely see an improvement because talent always wins out. Of course, schematics come into play, but talent always wins out, especially when you're coached up and developed well. And Coach Cristobal and his staff, wherever he's at, whether it's FIU or Oregon, have a history of developing players, i.e. T.Y. Hilton, i.e. Kayvon Thibodeau, i.e. Javon Holland, right, as well. The Penei Sewell, or as another guy, they have a history of developing players. So these guys will get developed and they will go into that next level and be successful in the NFL, right? Because he's done it, right? He has done it. Listen, I was frustrated with him this year as well because I did feel, like many other people who have channels like this and are Canes fans and do Miami-based sports or just do Canes altogether, thought that this team underachieved. And I still believe that. Miami should have been at least 3 to 4 wins better, my personal opinion, this year. But the bottom line is this coaching staff is working tirelessly to make sure that we get back to our glory days and become successful. So the key to this, yes, I understand, we've had top classes before and they floundered, but we haven't had top classes after having a top class. Okay. So what I'm trying to say is in general is that you have to stack those classes. If you can finish in the top 5, more or less for 3-4 seasons, you will eventually have a powerhouse team or at least a very successful football team because if one talent doesn't work out, his replacement that you drafted you recruited the same position might just be a better fit for college. All right. So these are all things to think about. All right. And think about what I'm saying. All right. I am a very pragmatic person. I'm not a happy homer. I am very happy. but I look at things with perspective and think about it. If we have classes like this on a regular basis, the Miami Hurricanes will be very successful. It's easy to recruit South Florida. It's just a matter of closing the deal. Closing the deal, because you can find talent anywhere. And this guy wants the best of the best that fit his system, that want to work and want to play hard and win championships. And that's what Coach CMC is all about. All right. Guys, if you like what you heard, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to Real 5 Sports Now. I am Will. Stay safe. God bless. See you soon. All about the U. Go Canes. I'm out.